to another episode of Bears News Network. I'm your host, Mike Anderson, and we're trying to give you guys the latest Chicago Bears news and rumor and the only number one YouTube channel that give away free tickets and prizes to our users. Yes, free tickets and prizes. We give them out here on Bears News Network, the only YouTube channel that's doing that, man. So if you are a Chicago Bears fan, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notification, bell icon, like, comment, share, interact with us, man, because this is our way of giving back to you guys. And all we ask you guys to do is hit that subscribe button so you could possibly win something. So let's get right into it. But before we do that, we did have a winner, Blink the DJ 3699. You are our winner once again. Claim your prize, Blink the DJ 369. Reach out to us at bearsnewsnet1@gmail.com. There will be the email right underneath this video so you can reach out to us to receive your prize. Okay, let's get right into it, man. We're going to get into training camp news from Friday and Saturday. What I seen and what happened on Saturday. The crazy news about Eddie Jackson and Chase Claypool fight. Wow, that's all I'm going to say. But anyways, then we're going to get into the Yannick Ngakoue, man, signing and the Mercedes Lewis signing. How does they signing affect our team? Like, is it a positive way or a negative way? We're going to get into all that right here on Bears News Network. Okay, so Yannick Ngakoue, man. Yes, we did sign Yannick Ngakoue to a 1-year, $10.5 million deal. And I want to know, how does this affect our team? Like, what are we getting with Yannick Ngakoue? What are we getting? We paid this man $10.5 million for 1 year. What are we getting? Well, I'm going to tell you what you're getting in Yannick Ngakoue. You're getting somebody who's a sack master. This dude has not had 8 or less sacks in any of his seasons in his career. So you know what you're getting? A sack magician. Somebody who's going to create pressure. And you know what that means? Create pressure, which means that ball has to come out quicker, which allows your linebackers to flourish, which allows your secondary to flourish. What else we should know? That should make the defense better. Most definitely, the defense should be better now that we have a true edge rusher. What does this do? This brings a spark and energy to the team, like Eddie Jackson said in his press conference. This brings a spark and energy to the team that they haven't had probably until like the Khalil Mack trade. Not to compare it to that, but it has that kind of energy, like they have that kind of energy now in them, now that they have somebody that they know is going to come in and produce at a high level at a position of need that they've been needing for a while now. So that's going to bring a spark and make everybody want to step up and do good things now, because now we got dogs on this team and we're expecting a lot from everybody now to hold their own weight. And just to touch on that, Courtney Cronin, and they asked him, Alan Williams, the defensive coordinator, about the things that he struggles with as far as the running game. And Alan Williams said it's overblown. So we gonna see if Yannick Ngakoue can stop the run. Has it been seen in the past years of his career? No, but he said he's never not committed to learning new things. Even though he's been in the league so long, he still wants to continue to grow and learn new things. So we can see, is Yannick Ngakoue going to get better in the pass game and in the run game? I don't know. That shall yet to be seen. But what we do know, he's going to get to that quarterback, and that's the biggest thing that we need on this team now, because we can't have a safety leading our team in sacks. So when you grade the Yannick Ngakoue signing, I'll give it an A minus. I give it an A minus because he's most definitely fills a hold of need that we needed. He's a sack musician, so you know he's not going to give you nothing than 8 or more sacks. And then not only that, man, I wouldn't give it an A plus just because of the fact the run stopping is what gets me. You can't have him as an every down back. You have to pick and choose which downs. Just due to the fact that sometimes he tends to struggle in the run game. So, when you look at his numbers back with Vegas in 2021, he had 28 solo tackles, well, combined tackles, I might say, 11 assists, 10 sacks, and 2 forced fumbles. Last year with the Indianapolis Colts, he had 29 tackles, 11 assists, 9.5 sacks, and 1 forced fumble. Now, he said he's familiar with this system. He has some of the same coaches that he had back down in Jacksonville, and he's looking forward to having a big season. What would you grade the Yannick Ngakoue signing? I want to know. Give it an A, B, C, D, or a F. I want to hear from you guys. Grade the Yannick Ngakoue signing right underneath this video. The question will be there. Okay. We also signed Mercedes Lewis. He's a veteran tight end, 18 years of experience in the league, has played for Jacksonville and Green Bay. He spent time from 06 to 2017 with Jacksonville and from 2017 to 2022 with Green Bay Packers. His best years are behind him, but his last good year that he had, which was an outstanding year, was his best year out of his career, was in 2010 when he had 58 catches, 700 yards, and 10 touchdowns. And what does Mercedes Lewis necessarily brings to this team? Why would we sign him? Well, number one, we needed a third string tight end depth after Cole Kmet and Robert Tonyan. Also, he adds that depth that we needed at that third string. He's a great run blocker. Even though Mercedes Lewis has been in the league for 18 years, he still is a great run blocker. Not only that, he's familiar with the offense. Luke Getsy in Green Bay. Luke Getsy came from Green Bay, so he's familiar with the offense. He's familiar with some familiar faces. And not only Robert Tonyan, in his press conference, said that Mercedes Lewis taught him everything he knows as far as being a tight end. Hey, and Robert Tonyan is pretty daggone good. So, not only that, he brings a lot of veteran presence and can mold the younger tight ends, as in Robert Tonyan and Cole Kmet that we have. I mean, he's just a true definition of veteran leadership and a vet, and just want to teach the young guys. So I love the signing. I would give that signing a B minus, because that's a good third string tight end to have on your team. Okay, so let's get into training camp. 2 days, August 4th and August 5th. Out of the training camps, what have I seen? What have I observed? Let's get right into it. Okay, Nate Davis, still injured. Tevin Jenkins did return, but then Tremaine Edmonds is still out of practice. It was a good practice Friday. They did a lot of 2-minute drills and red zones. Justin Fields' connection with not Darnell Mooney, his connection with Chase Claypool has been off the charts. Chase Claypool is looking like a big body, reliable red zone target for Justin in that red zone. From what I've seen at camp, Chase Claypool has been turning heads, and the chemistry with him and Justin is building, no doubt about it. Also, Braxton Jones. Braxton Jones is looking really good in camp. That work that he put in with Olin is paying off. I seen Braxton Jones in camp, and I told him, I said, Braxton, I seen you getting work in with Jatari Carter, with your boy Olin Cruz. He said, yeah, we got to get it in, and it's paying off. I seen him in one-on-one drills. This dude is anchoring strong. He looks like he's anchoring down. Looks like he's stronger. Looks like he's more physical. Braxton Jones is looking good in camp. So if you guys are worried about Braxton Jones, don't worry about Braxton Jones so far. He's looking really good in camp. And he protects Justin's blind spot. It's so critical that Braxton Jones work out and play good this year, because he's protecting Justin's blind spot. And we've seen what not having good protection did last year to this team. So it's critical that we get good protection for Justin this year to see his development in year 3. So, what else I say, man? Let's get into not only that, the secondary is looking good. Our secondary is looking outstanding. When I say that, our secondary look like it could be one of the best in the league. And now I'm saying, don't be surprised if our secondary is one of the best in the NFC. And the reason why I say that, now that we got Yannick Ngakwe, now I've been at camp, and the secondary has been making plays. Eddie Jackson, Kyler Gordon, Jaquan Brisker, Terrell Smith, like Tyree Stevenson. These boys have been making plays. And this was before they even got Yannick. Now they have Yannick. That quarterback clock has to speed up, which is going to force ball coming out quicker, people jumping on routes, more turnovers. That's what we want. So don't be surprised. I said it here. Don't be surprised if the Chicago Bears secondary be one of the best in the NFC, period. Okay. What else I took away from Cap, man? The DJ Moore connection, man, has been continually growing between him and Justin. It's like, you know it's coming, but you can't stop it because it's that good. Like, I'm not kidding you guys. Going to camp, people know Justin is going to throw the ball to DJ Moore, but now their chemistry is building and getting so good, you just can't stop it. Because DJ Moore is such a great route runner, you just can't stop it. And him and Justin, man, their chemistry has continued to grow, and you can see it in camp, and it's looking good. Like I said, also, with that being, him and DJ Moore chemistry continue to grow, and then now him and Chase Claypool chemistry had, and the connections they've been of lately at camp, how they've been growing with their connection and chemistry. And then let's not even get on the chemistry that he has with Darnell Mooney already and Cole Kmet last year heating up. This offense can take off, but it all depends on the offensive line. And I'm going to say that once again. So I'm excited. I hope everybody that's been, I hope Nate Davis can come back. It's not too much to worry about. Like I said, Nate Davis was out there, even though he didn't practice. He was still out there walking around on Friday and stuff. Tevin Jenkins as well. He was, riding a bike and walking around, but he did return back to practice Saturday. Nate Davis is also still out, and Tremaine Edmonds did miss the last 2 days of practice as well. So nothing to worry about so far. Just a little couple of things they're working on with the trainers. But those are a couple of things I wanted to talk about. And yeah, man, the fight between Claypool and Eddie Jackson. So let me tell you guys about this. So I guess Justin is throwing Chase Claypool kind of corner, sideline, pass. Chase Claypool catches it, but his momentum is starting to force him out of bounds. Eddie Jackson is coming down. Eddie can decide to pass and not hit Chase, and Chase can go out of bounds, or he can come down and crack Claypool. He comes down and cracks Claypool. Claypool didn't like it, gets up, throws the football at Eddie Jackson. Words are, exchanged. Big old huddle come up, trying to, whatever. Chase Claypool somehow gets to Eddie Jackson's helmet, grabs his helmet, throws his helmet down. The team all gathered around each other. Justin Fields gets to talking to them after they steady chirping at each other. They go on to other drills. They steady chirping at each other. At this point, Ryan Poles gets involved now because the chirping hasn't stopped. It was just a crazy day. I don't know if it's nothing personal between them two guys or whatever. Eddie Jackson says that he just wants the offense to start bringing more energy. They have a lot of silent assassins, and he just wants the team to bring more energy as far as the offense. They said the defense brings the energy every day, but the offense doesn't bring the energy, and they just trying to get the offense to match their energy. So I wouldn't worry too much about it. There are always scuffles that happen at camps and fights that happen at camps. We just don't hear about them. We just so happen to hear about this one and people saying this one, but this happens all the time. Wouldn't worry too much about it, man. I think we're going to be fine, man. But like I said, if you're a Chicago Bears fan, like, comment, subscribe, man. Let us know what we can do to make it better over here at Bears News Network. We're all for the people, man. So it won't hurt to subscribe. Don't cost you anything. It only costs you to win or something, man. So do that if you're a Chicago Bears fan. Like I said, we want to interact, hear from you guys. How can we make this channel better? And until next time, people, Chicago be safe and bear down.